We are at the Lakeview Speedway for the third race of Season 3 of the SCRL Grand National Series. The defending champion, Sebastian Torres, leading us to the green flag. Starting beside him is the 58, Brent Davison. Rest of the starting lineup for today's race. All 42 drivers are here. For the second time this season, we will have all 42 drivers competing. Now, Lakeview Speedway has not been made for NR 2003, so I used the closest track that has the circumferences of the Lakeview Speedway, and it is the Tampa Fairgrounds, so it's a half-mile track. Closest one that I could find that would fit this track. Entering this race, Austin Albine, who won the last round at Charlotte, enters this race actually tied with Sergeant Young with 320 points. Austin will be starting all the way back in the Abilene, will be starting in the 30th position. Sergeant Young will be starting in the 9th position. This is the first time we are ever racing here at the Lakeview Speedway. So a lot of unknowns about this track. Will it be a calm race? Will it be a destructive race? Only one way to find out. As I mentioned before, Sebastian Torres, the defending two-time champion. He won the championship in Season 1 with no wins. He scored his first win last season at Darlington and won again at Martinsville. And now for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Will the streak continue of first-time winners? We shall see. Pace car is leading off as we complete our lone pace lap. Doesn't look like anybody's having any problems. There is our points leader, Austin Abilene. Here we go. Reach up there and pull them belts tight one more time. We are racing 15 laps here at Lakeview Speedway. Sebastian Torres leads us to green. Off into turn number 1. And to turn number 2. Down the back stretch, battle for second place. Here comes the 23 car of John Otson. Trying to go around the 58 of Brent Davison. Not able to slide off turn number 4. Sebastian Torres will lead lap number 1. Keep an eye on our points leader. There he is. Not a good run for him so far. He's stuck on the high side. Battle for position. You see the 81, Sergeant Young moving up. Of course, our Daytona race win. You see the 69, Jack Dust Watcher trying to move up into the 4th position. While Sebastian Torres is trying to play defense on the 23 car. Take a look at the second camera angle. Off turn number 3. And at turn number 4. Sebastian Torres will lead lap number 3. Here comes the inside line. Here comes the 23. John Otson. Oh, he slows up. He's allowing Sebastian Torres to retake the lead off the high side. Still no caution. And Sebastian Torres will lead yet another lap. As he completed lap number 4. Torres now has a half-second lead. See Chaka Dusk Watcher trying to move up into the 3rd position. Trying to clear on the inside, but nope, she slows up just a little bit. But she's fighting up turn number 2. Still trying to clear 58, not able to. And Sebastian Torres is loving these drivers' battle because he is pulling away as he complete lap number 6. We are nowhere near catching lap traffic. Now for position, you see the 30 car of Jeremiah Weaver trying to pass the 41 of Nick Holliday. Nick Holliday, of course, is the former Nick Kennedy. See where our points leader is. There he is, back in the 30th position. He is outside of the points paying range. I believe the first 14 drivers will receive points. And that, as of right now, is Luke Walker. Battle for second place, not much of a battle as Brent Davison is able to keep it. The lead is now up to 1.5 seconds for Sebastian Torres. 6 laps to go. I mentioned before in Season 1, he was our inaugural champion. He did not score a single win during that year, but last year in Season 2, he went the entire season without winning the race until we got to Darlington. And because Darlington, you get 1,250 points, he was able to jump into the points lead. He will go on to win at Martinsville for his second career win, and he is driving car number 3 to try and get championship number 3 in a row, as well as get win number 3. So a lot of things are lining up for Sebastian Torres so far. He's starting on the pole. He has led every single lap so far, 4 laps to go. Can he continue his winning ways? Trying to become the first driver to win, I believe, in back-to-back seasons. No, excuse me, Nick Kennedy won in Season 2 as well. So 3 laps to go. We are nowhere near catching lap traffic. You see the 51 car, our points leader, has moved up just a little bit. He's in 23rd, so he's trying. But I don't think he's going to finish inside the points because that is still being held by Chase Abbott. Next time by will be white flag. No challenge from behind. He's got a second lead over Brent Davison. Sebastian Torres does. Into turn number 3. Into turn number 4. White flag, 1 lap to go for Sebastian Torres. It has been complete dominance by that 3 car. Once again, former 3-time champion here in the Grand National Division. Started on the pole, has led every single lap. And in turn number 3 and in turn number 4, Sebastian Torres is going to do it off the final turn. He scores career win number 3. He wins here at Lakeview. Another win for Sebastian Torres. Here are your race results. Sebastian Torres leads every single lap to score his first win of the season. 2nd, Brett Davison. 3rd, John Alston. 4th, Checa Deskwater. 5th, Andrew James. 6th, Nick Holiday. 7th, Sergeant Young. 8th, Jeremiah Weaver. 9th, Roger James. And 10th was David Wade. Rest of your race results. We had all 42 drivers finish race on the lead lap. No one was out. That is it for race number 3 here in Season 3. We'll take you to victory lane for the first time here in Season 3 with the number 3 of Sebastian Torres. Here are the point standings after the 3rd race of the season at Lakeview. Sergeant Young is our brand new points leader. He has a 20-point lead over Austin Albine. 3rd is Jules Notary, 97 points behind. 4th is Jeremiah Weaver, 115 points behind. And 5th is Josh Barker, 160 points behind. Rest of your point standings are on the screen. That is it for round number 3. We'll next see you for the 4th race of the season at the Carroll Speedway, where only the full-time drivers will compete. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.